AskReddit Balaniakan. If you could go back 10 years, what would you say to yourself now? Do more squats and eat less chips. Username is right on point lol. You are not healthy enough for a relationship. Don't date that guy and listen to him when he tells you he's messed up. Also go into nursing. You are not cut out for a desk job as you're more extroverted than you think. 10 years of being in a relationship that resulted in 3 kids. Now going through a divorce as it ended up being 10 years of emotional neglect on top of 18 years of childhood trauma. Shitty marriage is definitely draining. I've been there. I am sure you're probably an amazing strong person and I know you'll be okay. It's dark now, and the light may be distant at the end of that long, dark tunnel, but I promise it is there. Keep your head up. Love the person looking back at you in the mirror and everything else will fall into place. Hug our dad. Dude, hug him and my sister, hold them tightly because those opportunities are gonna come to an abrupt end. My sister fades out in the 30th of April 2021 at 29 yo. And my old man fades out the 9th of December 2023 59 yo. I had the viewing last night and it was the hardest thing I've ever done. I still can't believe he's gone. I had just started to ease off the loss of my sis and now my old man goes. I'm not doing well. The funeral is today at 2 and tomorrow at some time early as shit. I have to take my oldest daughter to yo for oral surgery and they have to put her under. I know watching that's gonna fuck me up too. I cry almost every night when she falls asleep and tells me goodnight. It feels like she's saying goodbye and I just wanna hold her like I wanna hold my dad now. Man, fuhuak man, deep breathes, do deep breathes, fuhuak. I know it's tough man, but don't let it overwhelm you. Breathe deep, let emotions pass through your system and let them go peacefully. It feels heavy with every minute now. I've been there. Lost my dad due to COVID a year ago. He almost made it to 60, but the fact you feel that way as you do now means you had a good relationship with your dad. That's something to be cherished. I can't say the same about relationship with my father and it makes me tear up as I write this, just like your post. There's a company called Tesla. You're going to dump all of your extra cash into it and your mom's going to lecture you on the importance of diversifying. Listen, but not in that instance. Why not Bitcoin if you're in it for the gains? Stop overthinking so much. You didn't need him. He needed you. Focus on school, health, and love yourself. Relationships will break your spirit. You're more than capable of being who you always wanted to be. Thanks. Removed. Your grandma's wisdom is truly inspiring. It reminds me of my own mentor's advice during tough times. You're more resilient than you think. It's these little nuggets of wisdom that keep us going. Thanks for sharing. It's a good reminder to believe in ourselves just as much as they believed in us. End the affair. Find a therapist. Stop self-abandoning. Say what you think and feel. Stop holding back who you are. And learn to say no. Stop avoiding conflicts. You aren't fat. You are pretty. Buy Bitcoin and sell it in 2021 before the year's end. Hilarious article from 2013. Bitcoin bubble may have burst. https://money.cnn.com/2013/04/12/investing/bitcoin-bubble. Price had gone from $250 to $70. It would reach $1,200 by the end of the year and then crash again. Deleted. It's not going to get better. Leave now. Me from 10 years ago? Dude, listen up. Stop chasing after that guy girl. They ain't worth it. And don't waste your time stressing over schoolwork, yo. You're going to get a brain aneurysm, but it will be okay. Don't let your certification lapse, and you'll be able to pull yourself out of the ensuing mess. I love you. Took a turn for the better there. Hope you're doing okay today. You'll be fine, but these kids are fucked. Don't marry him. He's an alcoholic who would listen to anyone but you. Yes, he's family oriented but only to his natal family, not the family that you'll build. He will disrespect you and call you names. Work you off and make you his family's servant. He would squander your savings and steal your jewels to pawn them. Never meet him. Run. Get back to school and finish your masters. Believe when people show you who they are the first time. Listen, you are not to blame for dad's addictions. He had to choose between you and a syringe, and that bastard took the syringe. It's his fault, not yours. That sounds painful on many levels. Wishing you support. Apply that visa and go for masters. Don't stay back for love. This shit ain't real. That Prince Charming will ruin the fairy tale, and rather than happily ever after, you will be stuck with traumas forever. You still get a colorful life now. Every single time has its own brilliant scenery. Always get smile on your face, BB. You have ADHD. You need to get help. I wasn't diagnosed until I was 31 or 32. How different my life could have been. I have to ask. I am 32. I suspect undiagnosed ADHD has had a severe negative impact on my ability to function in life. I have not had any help from doctors. They seem to only want to prescribe SSRIs. I don't think I have clinical depression. I think that I am frustrated because I can't focus on tasks, see anything through, and I have severe fatigue and confusion. Do you have any advice for how I can be properly diagnosed? I have had no luck from doctors. I appreciate you. Stop buying so many material items and invest in Apple, Bitcoin, Tesla, Nvidia. Max out your 401k and start your IRA. Doing this will allow you to retire in 13 years vs 25. Sell the majority of Bitcoin at $68k, but still keep a few for the long haul. I would give myself an almanac like in Back to the Future. Then win some money, buy a farm, solar panels etc. Then totally independent from the civilization. No corporate shit, no Big Four, no TikTok, no influencers. Don't even give a fuck about politics, just having my own bio veggies, my chickens, my cows. I wouldn't kill them for meat. I would collect the eggs and milk, when nothing to do, pottery, reading books and listening my vinyls. That's all. You are me. Dump her now and don't waste your time on her. Get out of this relationship, now. If I could go back 10 years and tell myself something, I would go back to tell myself what happened to my mother in 2015 so my past self could warn my mother, and maybe she would still be around today.